This video will cover pharmaceutical malpractice and what you should know. Brought to you by the Herrman Herrman Injury Attorneys of South Texas. Pharmaceutical malpractice occurs when pharmacists fill out a wrong prescription, give the wrong doses, or administer drugs that cause health issues in patients that ingest them. Basically, pharmaceutical malpractice results from a pharmaceutical professional's negligence toward a consumer or patient. According to the United States Food and Drug Administration, pharmaceutical negligence is any preventable medical error that causes or leads to health issues due to the improper allocation of drugs by a healthcare professional. There are 4 prevalent forms of pharmaceutical malpractice. 1. Failure to advise a patient on the effect of long-term usage of a drug. Primary healthcare providers are responsible for counseling their patients on the long-term effect of being on a prescription medication. Any negative risk or complication resulting from the negligence of informing the patient is equivalent to pharmaceutical malpractice or negligence. 2. Failure to fill out a patient's prescription correctly. This is the most common form of pharmaceutical negligence and occurs when a pharmacist mistakenly interprets the doctor's instruction as something else and prescribes drugs that cause the ailment to continue or get worse. 3. Prescribing the wrong drug or dose due to clumsily reading a patient's medical record. This occurs when the medical practitioner involved with the patient fails to go through a patient's medical records and prescribes medications that put the patient's life at risk. 4. Giving defective drugs. This is the top cause of pharmaceutical malpractice in the United States. This results from failure to recall inadequately tested drugs, a type of design defect, or contaminated drugs that are dangerous when ingested by the patient. Now, one common question is whether there is a statute of limitations. In Texas, the time limit to file a pharmaceutical malpractice lawsuit is 2 years from the day you discover the injury. Another common question victims have is about how much they can get for a pharmaceutical claim. But, like all personal injury cases, settlements totally depend on the situation. The extent of the injuries and complications suffered from pharmaceutical malpractice will drive the settlement amount. Pharmaceutical malpractice cases are not for the faint of heart and require a skilled legal team to develop a winning case. If you've been injured and need legal help, please call the Herrman Herrman Law Firm at 844-426-6000.